Hello friends, and welcome to Beautifying Life and Creativity. I'm CrisiMi, and we were absent for these last weeks because we worked on a lot of artistic projects. But in the meantime, I hope you started watching our new YouTube series called The Beautifying Peel. We made this beautifying peel for you to watch every Tuesday and Saturday. And if you haven't done it so far, just go right now and check on our YouTube channel. Beautifying Peel is a series of short videos. They are no longer than 40-50 seconds. And we gathered there all kind of fascinating moments, amazing ones, surprising one, or scary one, and a lot of things that we meet in our everyday life and that make our life more beautiful. So if you take this Beautify Peel every Tuesday and Saturday, you will beautify your life and your soul. Anyways, we are back now with our Beautifying Life and Creativity episodes, and we are absolutely loving it. And that's exactly the subject for today. We are going to discuss about love stories. Yes, the love story, the most searched for element in the entire humankind. For some, this love story is just a phrase or just a cliche, but nevertheless, the love stories are the base for everything that is and ever was and ever will be in this world. Let's say about the love story that it's not just about a relationship with another person. No, a love story you can have also with an activity that you're doing, or with the place that you're living in, or with the spaces that you frequent, or with any other idea or passion that you hold so dear. And let's not forget that the greatest, or maybe the most intimate love story that you can ever have is with yourself, right? This means that if you say that you have a love story which is conflictual or aggressive, or you have an own inner feeling of confusion, you are in a love story, in fact, with this confusion or with your aggression, or in a love story with anything else but the thing that you want to be with. And this means that you are the only one who gives the shape of your love story. This is quite a lot of responsibility, and that is because love stories don't just fall from the sky. They have to be built up and maintained, and this means that you will actively get involved and direct your love story towards whatever you intend to make of it. A love story is just like a work of art. Yes, a piece of wonderful art. And this means that you are the artist that creates it. Everybody is the artist of their own love story. The artist is just like the big boss, like Il Padrino. You know Il Padrino, the Godfather? Well, he is that guy that says, now jump, and everybody else jumps. And that's exactly how the artist is. But besides the great position that the artist is in, this also means a lot of action and a lot of decision making and a lot of caring, and of course this means hearing your own inspiration and let it manifest itself. And you are not just the artist who creates the piece of art. If you want to make your own love story, then you will also be in the position of the art collector who keeps the art and tries to preserve it at its best. And you are also the restorator of art, meaning if the work of art or the love story is deteriorating, then you have to do something to make it at its best again. And this means again and again responsibility and involvement. But hey, as we said before, this love story and the work of art, they don't fall from the sky. Somebody really has to do something continuously, having a clear purpose in its mind, with all the actions directed towards this clear purpose, and having also a very clear set of skills that allows that person to create the work of art or the love story. There are numerous elements to be taken into account when you want to make this creation. But the talent has never been an issue. The talent of creating love stories is always with us. We as humans are born with this ability of creating love and love stories. But just like in the case of art, the talent is only the beginning, and it's pretty much just 1% of the entire activity of creating the art and the story. There are 3 specific and important elements to keep in mind if you want to create a love story of your own liking with another person or with anything else. One of the elements is work for it. Yes, this is a decision-action part. This is the effort and the activity you put in and bring in continuously. Artists train their skills. They learn how to use new tools, and with some tools you're already good with. With others you still have to practice. For example, maybe you're an artist who puts so lovely colors on a paper. Or you're the lover who can say so beautiful words to comfort the other person. But at the same time, you could be the same artist who is not yet that good at the perspective of arranging the elements on the paper. And in the case of the relationship, maybe you're the person who still doesn't know very well how to recognize the emotions of the other person. Anyways, there are tools and skills that you're good at, so don't beat yourself up too much. At the same time, you must be aware that there are some tools that you're still not good at. And those tools you have to learn how to use. And the skills that you're still not very good at, still you have to practice. So this part of the artist's work is a lot about assessment and improvement. Is about knowing what you have around and you can very well manage, and what you still need to gather and to make better. Then we have the element of transformation. Yes, you are an artist. You take the material and you transform it. You take what it is and create something else more beautiful, more pleasant, whatever you intend to. This is also a responsibility part. This is also a continuous work part. But as any artist, you don't just let the material flow or take the shape that it wants. You give it your own intended shape. Being a creator, you sometimes work with very good and beautiful materials, which are such a joy to work with. But other times you work with not so good or even very bad materials. And then what do? Well, you are the creator and you have to work harder to transform these not so good materials in a very beautiful result. For example, an artist sometimes has to combine a lot of colors in order to make that one beautiful shade that you desire. Other times, the sculptor needs to break that knot in the marble in order to give it the beautiful and soft shape. In a love story, we have to admit and see that there are some bad attitudes or feelings or some very bad emotions and reactions to what the other person does or say, and this could be the equivalent of the bad material. This doesn't mean that the bad material doesn't exist or that we have to ignore it. No, this means that this is a crucial moment when we have to put the energy and the focus to find solutions and to give it a new shape, to transform, to change. This is in our power. Like a creator, like an artist, it's a decision, and yes, it's also a hard part to do, but the result will be for sure something likable and something of your own choice. And then we have a more pleasant element, but equally important, which is celebrate. Art needs celebration. Love stories need celebration. These do not exist without celebration. If you don't celebrate a work of art, the work of art doesn't exist, and so does your love story. This element, it's like an activity of maintenance. Is the maintaining and always reminding the world and yourself about the work of art or about the love story. It's just like dusting off the sculpture in your home, or like wearing proudly a beautiful piece of jewelry. Also, it's just like putting a new varnish layer on an old painting so that the colors could shine brighter. Anyways, it's everything about celebration. You can make a very, very great exhibition of art for thousands and thousands of people to come and see and celebrate those works of art. At the same time, you can stay in the quietness of your room and just admire the beautiful sculpture that you're so in love with. And this is also a celebration. This is the same in the case of a love story. The idea is that you must celebrate, and every love story and work of art must be celebrated, to be real, to be present. It's all about putting a good focus and a good energy of love and admiration to the work of art and the love story, so you can always keep it in the present. That's it for today. Leave us a comment below to tell us how you become this wonderful and amazing love artist, how you create your great love story. And also give a thumbs up to this video, and remember to subscribe to CrisiMi channel if you haven't done it so far. Thanks for watching, send you many kisses, and always remember to beautify your life and your soul. Bye. At the same time, you must be aware that there are some again. At the same time, you must be aware that you put in and bring in continuously. Bun, mică pauză ca să prezint și pe a doua.
Opresc?
A?
Opresc?